Now, if you're enjoying my videos, please don't hesitate to subscribe because it does help others to find me too. Okay, so we'll start with example 1. We're going to simplify x squared plus 6x over x. Okay, so we can do this by factorisation. We know that factorisation just means that we're going to put brackets in. Okay, so we'll look for a common factor on the top in the numerator. And we can see that that's x. What do we times x by to get x squared? We times it by x. What do we times x by to get 6x? 6. Okay, and then over x. And then now that we've created an obvious product on the top, we can see that things cancel. So the answer here is x plus 6. Okay, so feel free to pause the video. Now you've seen that example, and there's an opportunity to have your turn here. Okay, so hopefully you've had a go at that if you wish to. Here we've got a being a common factor on the top. We've got a squared plus 3, and then over a. So again, we've got things that cancel, and the answer here being a squared plus 3. Okay, all right, so first example done. Example 2. Okay, so in this case, again, looking for common factors on the numerator in this case, and I can see automatically that 4, 16, and 12 are all in the 4 times table. That's the highest common factor. So we've got x minus 4 over 12. Okay, and now in this case, what we can do is just think, well, 4 and 12, there can be some cancelling happening there because both of those are multiples of 4. 4 goes into 4 once, 4 goes into 12 3 times, and so this can be simplified to x minus 4 over 3. Okay, so again, if you'd like to take the opportunity to have a go yourself a bit more independently, please pause the video and have a go. And off we go. Okay, so 5g plus 5 here over 35, and then a very similar idea here in that these are going to cancel. So 5 goes into 5 once, 5 goes into 35 7 times. So what we get then is g plus 5 over 7. Okay, example 2 done. Example 3 now, a different type. Okay, slightly different, getting a bit more busy. Okay, so on the top, I can see that I've got ab squared minus a squared. There's one common factor there, which is a, and so that is multiplied by b squared to make ab squared minus a. And on the bottom, we've got a common factor. The only common factor I can see there is 2. Okay, and then I can see I've got b squared minus a happening again. So there's going to be some cancellation happening with those 2 brackets, and we can cancel it right down to a over 2, or if you like, half a. Doesn't really matter. Okay, so again, have a go if you wish. So we've got a very similar sort of problem here. Pause the video if you wish. Okay, so let's go with it. C minus D. Okay, let's see if something similar pops up on the denominator. I can see that I've got 5c being the common factor on the bottom. So we've got then 5c multiplied by c is 5c squared minus d. Oh, lo and behold, there it is. There's that very similar or identical bracket that's come out. So we've got c over 5c. And to be honest as well, what we could have done at that point as well is just to cancel the c's. Let's do it now. So c goes into c once on both of those. So we've got 1 over 5 being the answer, final answer. Okay, final example. Okay, these are great. These are good fun. Okay, so we're just going to do as much factorization as we can on the numerator and denominator and investigate what comes out. So we've got 5 brackets a plus b here over, what's the common factor there, x brackets a minus b. Notice they're not matching. Okay, so there's no cancellation possible at this stage, but let's go and investigate on the right hand side. We've got 2 brackets a minus b over 4 brackets a plus b. Now we can do some diagonal cancellation here, because actually, do you know when we actually multiply brackets together, okay, we could actually make this one big bracket. Okay, do you realize that? So for instance, a over b times by c over d is just ac over bd. Okay, they just multiply the top, multiply the bottom. So that would make sense that we can actually just cancel those, because they're, they would end up on the top and they would end up on the bottom. And so these can cancel as well. And so what we end up with is 5 times 2 over x times 4, which we can cancel to 10 over 4x. Now let's look for common factors at this point of 10 and 4. Okay, well, 2 goes into both of them. 2 goes into 10 5 times. 2 goes into 4 twice. So the final answer here is 5 over 2x. Okay, so feel free to pause the video again if you'd like to have a go a bit more independently at the one on the right. And let's go. Okay, so if you've had a go, hopefully you get this too. 6g minus h on this one. Now, what's the highest common factor of 12 and 8? It's 4. And we've got g minus h as well, actually. Interesting. No, we haven't. No, we haven't. Sorry. 3 minus, oh dear. Let's try that one again. Everybody makes mistakes. Okay, let's try this again. Wasn't concentrating. 3g minus 2h, should I say? Yeah, okay. Then multiply by, now what's the highest common factor of 24 and 16? It's 8. So we've got 8, 3g minus 2h here. Oh, look at that. Fancy that. That's happened again. Okay, they match. The diagonal brackets are matching. And I wonder if it happens here. Let's see. So we've got 7 as the common factor, g minus h. Ah, perfect. Okay, so we can cancel on the top and the bottom, these diagonal things. And so what we end up with is just 6 times 8 over 4 times 7. What's that? 48 over 28. That's an improper fraction, isn't it? So that would be 1 and 20 over 28. Let's improve that again. That would be 1 and 10/14. We can keep going. That would be 1 and 5/7. Oh, not equals. What am I doing? 1 and 5/7. Okay, and that would be my final answer. Perfect. Okay, hope you've enjoyed that. If you have, please don't forget to subscribe.